short recording on dependency injections usage on Swift. Before we move forward for the dependency injection, I would like to give you the beautiful link over there. Like in Angular, I recommend to go through this video over there, which explains you very beautifully how this dependency injection is going to work. Basically, you are going to create this kind of service over there, and whichever classes would be needing it, you would be providing them. And I learned from this video, that is where you have to provide the injection which is there in the app module. Similarly, we are doing the same thing in our app. So if I go over here, this is my sample app, and this was the cursor where I used to make the video on this. So let's give you a tutorial on this one. So let's say this is my app over here, and you can see I have using the registered dependencies over here. So where is this coming from? How is this coming from? So this is my whole application where it's going to be bootstrapped, and this is where we are adding the dependencies, because this is to be added where the root of the application, and this is my root of the applications. And how is this happening over here? So you can have a look at this one, this DI container which I have made over here. I gave this same set of code to the ChatGPT, and it made it more beautiful. I'd be sharing that code with you as well. Okay, so coming back to this one over here, whenever the application would get bootstrapped, so the things that we need would be concretized. For example, the data manager will be having the concrete value of the data manager, and whenever you would be needing the data manager, we would be using this one, data manager. Okay, because data manager in between would be depending on other values. So this saves us from creating complex dependencies. In fact, it is making the system go with the dependencies. So once we have the dependency set, okay, we launch the dashboard view. Okay, and this view is going to be bootstrapped with the dashboard view model. So let's have a look at it. Dashboard view model, dashboard view model. So in the dashboard view model, what happens is we have the dependencies, data manager, which you write, and wherever you'd be using is data manager. Okay, so we are going to use this data manager dot get inspections. Okay, so we have the data manager, concrete data manager, coming to the class from the parent. Who is the parent? This one is the parent. This one is the parent. Okay, now we have the get inspections. You see one of the instance where it is getting used, data manager dot get inspections. Okay, where the other ways, okay, 17 matches. So very easily we are using those data manager. Now why do we need this one? Because data manager would change in for various reasons. Okay, and this saves our class from various changes. So I would give a link of this tutorial over there. It gives you a very nice link how it saves us. Okay, I create a sample code over there, and this code has been written by ChatGPT. I think it's a DeepSeek, yeah, DeepSeek, which created the container for me. Okay, and then I created a sampler app. Use the DI container to register this user auth manager protocol.self. Now you would ask me, how did you create this one? So the login, I had to create this one. Let's say login, logout, current user, some basic things. Now I created a concrete class for this one. Okay, user auth manager, which is using all these three methods provided by this protocol. And now what I will do, I have a login view model, okay, which is using this auth manager. Okay, I'm injecting this auth manager, and the auth manager is considering login, and if it is succeeded, it provides success or it throws me an alert. And in the content view, what I'm doing is I'm using this, the login view model, okay, instantiating it. So the graph is going like this. The login view model at the top of it is using this one, auth manager, okay, and this auth manager is getting initialized, okay, at the root of the applications. Can you see this one? At the root of the application, it is getting initialized, okay. Now we have in this body, we are instantiating login view model. So the content view is dependent on login view model. That's it, my friend. That was my approach towards dependency injection.